Hello everyone, so I'm here again in my veranda area. Time check, it's 8 a.m. in the morning. As you can see, the weather here is cloudy because it has been raining a lot, since Friday until yesterday. It was raining and it was so windy. As you can see, the leaves of our murasaki is scattered in the floor because they are not really healthy. They are full of fungus. So let's just remove more of them, the contaminated leaves with fungus, and I'm just going to sweep it later. So for today's video, while I'm doing this, I will be actually giving an update on the succulents that I haven't given an update. So this part, actually, as you can see, the rack is not aligned yet because one of the paths here fell there because of the strong wind. So, and I'm going to sweep the dirt there later when it's already dry. So for today, let's start giving updates. So where should I start? Maybe on the tapos part. So we have here our Damsi-I. So before, when I made this Damsi-I, it's actually token sizes, so there's weeds. So as you can see, there are still some flower pods there, and if you would notice closely, there are lots of offset from the Damsi-I. This is how generous the Damsi-I in giving offset. So I recommend this cactus for beginners who wants to have a lots of cactus in their garden, and they grow so fast even if you don't remove it on their mother plant. And excuse me for the weeds because I haven't really cleaned up, especially now it's so rainy. It's raining every day. So we have our Graptopetalum mendicae here, and look how lovely the rosettes are, and it's quite stressed in colors, you can see. Alright, so it started to drizzle, I mean. So look how compact this pot of our Graptopetalum mendicae is. So pretty to look at. And beside it is we have our purple delight. So there's a pigmentation already, and it's a propagation to this year around February. As you can see, the pigmentation is getting so purplish in color. So I have there one pot, and there's another pot here. Oh no, it started to rain. Oh no! So it's raining now. So I just finished this side before I end my video and stay in the rain for a while. So this is my purple delight. The second pot, as you can see, is already purplish in color and so lost. I'm waiting for it to trail actually in the early propagation under. Then we have actually two pots of purple delight that I've shared. Then we have another very compact pot of our Graptopetalum mendicae. So look at it closely. It's already purplish in color, starting to give the stress color, and they are very crowded on this area. The pots are already side by side because before there's space, but as the succulent grows so well and very lush, so they become side by side look. And then beside our Graptopetalum mendicae, we have our ghosty. So I can see some ants on the pot of the ghosty, so maybe there's millibug. So I have to check, but today is not the right time because it's raining already actually, and my phone is getting wet. But I want to finish this update so I can have an update. So today is Sunday. Probably you can check this video tomorrow, Monday. And then this is our beautiful, beside our ghosty, we have our very colorful and beautiful arze. So our arze is really colorful. So I just repotted this, I think April or May. So the rain is starting to get strong again. I hope it would stop so I can finish giving an update. So the next spot is also arce, and look how pretty it is. just like the other pot. And excuse me, there's bees. I'm so sorry. So look how pretty it is. Very pretty. So beside the two pots of our arce, we have our cactus. So it's actually a coral cactus. As you can see, it looks like a coral. And it's going well here. So I just hope it will not fall when the wind is so strong. Then beside the coral cactus, we have our community pot of our cactus. Yeah. So there are different kinds of cactus. There are actually Damsii, but the other I do not know the ID. Then beside we have our golden barrel, which doesn't look good, but the spikes are really nice to look at. And excuse me for the width. Then there's another big cactus here. I'm not so sure if this is a Chinese barrel, but it looks good on the topmost part, but the lower part is not really good to look at. And we have our another clamping cactus. This one produces a big white flower, and it's so pretty. As I can see, there's already a new flower bud. So beside this cactus, we have our big basin of our purple delight. As you can see, it's like a big bouquet of purple delight, and the color of our purple delight is very pretty because it has a pigmentation of purple color. So the rain is getting strong, and suddenly it will stop and it will get strong. So I'm totally wet, even my phone. So I just finished until there. So my video would not be that long. So this is the first pot that I have shown, and this is the second pot of our purple delight. So this one is much more lush compared to this one. So look how pretty, especially when there's water on the rosette of the purple delight. So purple delight, just like what I always mention in my blog, it's a very good succulent to take care here in lowland, because it's easy to grow, easy to propagate, no much attention needed. Leaf propagation and stem cutting is the best way to propagate this purple delight. So look how pretty, right? So I'm waiting for it to trail. So the next spot is we have our Arunpei. So it has a smaller set compared to the previous Arunpei that I've showed you. So there are lots of weeds in between. So it looks like a bouquet already of Arunpei. So let's take a look at closely how purplish. So before the rosette of this one, when I did the propagation of this one last January, it was really small, just like the rosette of Myrinae. But look at it now, how pretty. Anyway, the weeds gives complement the green color. It looks pretty with the green color, right? So that is our Graptopetalum Arunpei. So the next pot is a big basin of our Mendozae. So this is our Mendozae. As you can see, it's very lush. Though it also has stress color, so it's so pretty to look at, right? Look how pretty they are. And beside this, we have our Myrinae. So Mendozae have bigger and chubby and rounded leaves compared to Myrinae. So Myrinae have thinner and smaller rosette, but sometimes some of the gardeners are being confused which one is Myrinae. So this is Myrinae. This is how it looks like, and this is our Graptopetalum Mendozae. Just like the purple delight and the Arunpei, Mendozae and Myrinae are also succulents that I can strongly recommend for beginners because they are easy to grow here in lowland, easy to take care. Even if you neglect them, they will really thrive and grow lush just like this. So this pot actually is a propagation pot coming from this pot. So as you can see, there are lots of weeds. So let me remove the weeds first. So there. So it's really raining. Yeah. So this is our Graptopetalum Myrinae, and as you can see, it's really look like grapes, small grapes. So there are parts that are empty, though it will grow and soon it will cover up that spot. So the rain is really strong, so I have to say goodbye. So that's my sharing for today. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Please do like, my video if you do like my sharing, and so don't forget to subscribe, of course, and leave a comment if you feel like leaving one. So just be kind and respectful. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Happy gardening, everyone. So it's really raining. Happy gardening. Take care. It's rainy season, and God bless us all. Bye for now. See you on my next vlog.